start to notice the natural rhythm of your breath. Softly inhaling and slowly exhaling. Now place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly, and we'll start to connect to our Ujjayi breath, our victorious breath. And to do that, we just start to breathe a little deeper. So inhale, really fill up those lungs. Exhale all the air back out. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling completely. So keep going with that breath, and I want you to notice how the heart lifts and the chest expands as you inhale and fill those lungs all the way up. And feel the body soften and the belly contract a little as you exhale and push all that air back out. Now try to breathe in and out through the nose, so closing the mouth. Feel the cool air pass through the back of the throat on the inhale. Noticing how it's warm as you exhale back out through the nose. Good. A couple more like that. Inhaling and exhaling. Just staying with the breath. Remember, our breath is our anchor. So if our mind starts to wander, just bring the attention back to the breath. Because when we slow our breath pace, we calm our heart rate and relax our brain state. So let's stay with the breath, but take the fingertips out to either side. Press into the ground and think of lifting and lengthening the spine. On an inhale, bring those arms up above you, palms together, look up at them, and then exhale your fingertips down beside you, chin toward the chest. Inhaling up and exhaling down. And inhaling up, exhale down. Good. One more time. Inhaling up, exhale, hands to heart center. And here's a place where we can pause and maybe set an intention for the day. An intention is just a thought, a hope, a word, something you want to focus on and give your attention to throughout our time practicing together, and even as you move on throughout your day. If you chose to set an intention, seal it in, then we'll move on. Bring your hands to your knees, and again, keeping with our breath, inhale, pull your heart forward, rocking gently. Exhale, round the back, hold onto the knees and stretch the back. Inhale and exhale. Good. So we're just starting to warm up and wake up our body a little bit. Maybe you're doing this at the beginning of the day and you're just getting moving. Or maybe it's the end of the day and it's been a long one and you just want to kind of quiet the body and the mind. Good. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. That's the last one. So we'll sit up. Now we're going to find a side stretch. So take your hand, place it beside you. Spread your fingers out nice and wide. Push into the ground. Inhale that opposite arm up. And then exhale over. Inhale, come on up. And take it to the side. Exhale. Inhaling up. And exhale over. A few more side to side. Back up to center. Perfect. All right, from here we're going to come into all fours. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me better. So, coming into all fours, we go ahead and put your wrists right under your shoulders and your knees are under your hips. So look back, and if the knees are touching, open them up just a little bit. We're coming into some cow and cat. So you're going to look down between your hands. As you inhale, let your belly drop and lift up your gaze. Exhale, round the back. Think of pushing the ground away. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale and round. Let's do two more. Inhale and exhale. exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. From here, we're going to find child's pose. So you just open your knees up about as wide as the mat if you're on one, or just open them up a little bit, and then let your toes touch. Sit back toward your heels and walk your arms forward. Then if you can, bring your forehead down onto the ground. Sitting into child's pose here a moment. Reconnect to your breath here. Deep inhales, slow and steady exhales. Good. Let's pull back up to all fours. And from here, we're going to come into downward facing dog. So tuck your toes, take an inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to shift our hips up and back. So you're really pressing into your palms, and you're pushing those hips back, and the legs are straight. You try to push those heels toward the mat. Maybe bend one knee and switch. We call this walking the dog. Good. And then from here, walk your hands back towards your feet. Let your knees bend a little bit as you get here. And then we're slowly going to roll ourselves up into our mountain pose. So mountain pose is the feet on the ground, the hips right under the shoulders, and your arms open wide, palms facing forward. Good. So we're going to do a little half sun salute here. So inhale the arms up. Exhale into a forward fold. So come all the way forward, let your head hang. Inhale, halfway lift, so bring the hands to the front of the legs and bring your back flat, but keep looking down at the mat. Exhale, fold and round in. Arms out wide, come all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do that again. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold and round in. One more time, inhale, come all the way up. This time we're going to add a side stretch. So let one arm come down and just reach over to the side. Inhale up, exhale over. One more time each side, inhaling up and exhaling over. Inhaling up and exhaling over. Inhale back up, and then exhale into cactus arms. So that's bending the elbows right in line with the shoulders, palms facing forward. Draw your shoulder blades together, look up. And then exhale those arms up one more time. Exhale, hands to heart center.